Day 100. What a milestone. Can't believe it's the 100th day of the year currently, right now, today. How amazing is that, and how time has flown throughout this entire year. I want to dive into a bit of a reflection that I've taken upon myself today, off back of some conversations internally, especially with Amy, and what does the last 100 days look like. Actually, one of the comments was, why did I commit to a video a day? Why not a video a week? Which is quite, I guess, surprising, but I guess it's because she has noticed me getting up and doing videos at midnight when I knew I had to get the video done that particular day. So it's all about commitment. But one of the things I've really reflected on is around where my time has gone. I did a bit of a stock take on my time in CROFTI, around my meetings and how many meetings I was doing, and where my time was being scheduled between internal meetings and projects and sales and marketing, and across my focus personally in the organization. But I've done a stock take and I guess a bit of a strategic focus around my time across all four businesses, across CROFTI, Tribu, Run With, Pivot Sports. And I'm being pulled in 10 different directions, which is not a good place to be at the best of times. And so this is kind of like a turning point for me, going day 100, reflect on the last 100 days. What can I do better for the next 100 days? And so I've already scheduled it out of my calendar. Every single Monday for the next 4 months, I've blocked it out. No one can book in meetings with me any Monday for the next 4 months. This is my strategic planning day. When I've done this in the past, this is where I make huge movements in my life personally and also in business. And so I'm like, why? There's been a reason why I haven't been doing this strategic focus. And it's been because I am being pulled into so many different areas, right? And so blocking out this Monday mentally, like immediately, as soon as I did this, I felt like this sigh of relief. My shoulders dropped, and I just felt reinvigorated again. And I think it's because that's my strength. Strategic focus is my strength. And when I do that, I get better vision, better long-term goals, better short-term goals. My innovation and growth opportunities just completely, allow me to find new markets, identify new technologies, how we can automate and systemize better, come up with new products and services. And so booking in the Monday for the next 4 months means I can dedicate an entire day to focus on strategic planning, which includes my vision and long-term goals, innovation and growth opportunities, operational efficiency, culture and leadership across all sections and all businesses. And what I've found when I have done this in the past, and I'll report to you guys what this looks like now across all businesses, because I've only ever done this typically in CROFTI and Tribu, so now it's across 4 companies. But what I've found in the past is when I have done this, you can set, not just for yourself personally, but you can set strategic alignment with your entire team or teams, people that are, you're surrounded by. So you can give them milestones, give them tasks, weeks, if not months in advance, and have these goals set so they can actually achieve these goals, which is, I think, it's good for you personally, but I think it's also good for the team. The team also wants to align with the long-term goal, and they also want to know that the task that they're doing is on that trajectory to actually achieving that long-term goal vision. And so it gives them direction. And when people have direction, they have structure. And when they have structure, they have stability. And when they have stability, they feel comfortable in what they're doing. And so I think this is a pivotal moment for me personally. This last 100 days in reflection has been a bit of a scramble. It's been a bit of a Hail Mary, who's screaming the loudest at me, and that's where my time goes. So now I'm going to move towards being very strategic and very focused to ensure that, everything becomes way more structured. The stability comes into play. And from a mentor of mine or a business coach of mine many, many years ago, he said, boring is profitable. And so becoming more boring, becoming more structured. This is boring for me, right? Like operational people out there, you think boring is amazing. When it comes to an innovative mindset, entrepreneurial thinker, typically boring. These type of structured days is very boring. because you're not constantly on the feet, constantly moving. But having a strategic day once a week means doesn't have to be in the office. I can go to the park, I can go for a hike, I can go somewhere, but it gives me that clarity of mind to physically work on the aspects I need to work on across all businesses, which then will lead to delegation, structured delegation, I should say, not just forceful, fast delegation, structured delegation, action items, and that always leads to results. So that's a bit of an update from me. Day number 100. Woohoo! We got there. What a year it's been recording one of these videos a day for the last 100 days. Thanks very much for all your support, your messages, and I can't wait to share the next 100 days with you guys. Thanks heaps. Cheers.